Be so fucking for real right now.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, let's try this again. Welcome into Truly Chaotic. This is episode 29, take 2.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's not recording. Is it recording now?
Just so you
Yes,
guys
we're
know, just so
recording.
you listeners know, we went about 20 minutes
Cap.
and Phil
10
realized
10 to
that we were
15.
not recording.
10 to 15
And
minutes.
that was some of mine and Kelsey's best stuff. So funny. We're never going to get that back. We can't, redo that. So you're just going to have to get what you get this go round.
I apologize. At least I noticed early instead of fucking 40. What was it last time? Like 40 to 50 minutes into the episode.
We fully finished the episode last time.
I
You were
think
like,
so,
"Wait,
yeah.
Why didn't it didn't record anything?"
Yeah.
And we
Or
were
no,
like,
I think it
wait,
recorded, but it didn't record the sound.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. There was no
yeah,
sound
yeah.
or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, does everything look like it's working properly now?
Yeah, everything's good.
You little fuck.
Everything's fucking good. Everything's good to go.
Anyways, I forget what we were talking about the server.
I don't
stuff.
know.
Okay.
I
Oh my
forget
God.
now.
I pissed everyone off. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Now it's not. I feel like I'm just gonna be reading from a script that's not gonna be genuine if we
I
talk about it
know
again.
it's fucking
Oh
bad.
my God. Anyways.
Yeah. So, what's up?
I fucking hate you. Nothing. I worked a double on Monday and it was crazy.
Yeah, I saw. Yo, Kelsey, I saw you post something on Monday, right? And it was like 3 different servers and how they wrote things down.
Yes. Okay. So for the listeners, I will put in a little picture of this. But essentially, I worked a double on Monday. There were 3 of us on during the day, and each one of us has a notepad, obviously, to write things down. And I took a picture of all 3 of ours because they are vastly different, like literally vastly different. And I put a poll up on my Instagram to say which one was the worst, because one of them was obviously very organized. One of them was a little unorganized, but you could read it. And then the other one was illegible, in my opinion. You couldn't read what it fucking said.
So was the third one a guy?
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. And could you read a single word on there?
I didn't look hard enough. Let me look.
I could read it, but obviously, like, the abbreviations are for whatever you guys have. You know what I mean? Like, on your...
Right, but
menu.
like, look at his. You can't. There's no. The only thing I saw on his were tips, medium, rare, or whatever. Tips, medium.
Sweet tea.
Wait, what? We don't
I
have
don't know.
sweet tea, so that's definitely not what it says.
Oh, like ST. I use that for sweet tea.
Is the first
I don't
word
know.
tacos?
Maybe we do have tacos.
Something N Cox
I didn't even
too.
ask him.
SLMPN. I don't know.
Salmon?
L Mott's. You got mozzarella?
No.
No.
Like, you can't read it.
Yeah.
So that's what I was like, okay, obviously that one's the worst one. And boy, was I wrong, because everyone chose mine as being the worst one, which is like, okay, like, let's relax. But mine was the very unorganized one. But you can read mostly what it says. Mostly.
Yeah, I just think the whole unorganized thing would fuck me up.
Yeah, well, I think that you probably just wouldn't be a good server in general.
Yeah, I feel like Phil wouldn't be.
I feel like I would be a very good server, actually.
I think that you would be good with the tables. I just don't think that you'd be able to handle, like, the chaos of, like, being in a rush.
Yeah, I feel like you would be a good bartender when it's slow. You know what I mean? Like,
not a high volume bar, but like
a little
yeah.
dive bar with a few
Yeah.
regulars. I feel
Yeah.
like that would
Okay.
be,
Yeah, but I mean, there's a method to the madness. I was saying the first time we recorded this, like, I remember all the orders, like, from my brain most of the time. And if it's a bigger party, like a party of 5 or 6, I mostly just jot it down just as a little, like, if I get to the computer and forget, like, oh, this is what they got. But mostly I remember it.
Kelsey, have you ever forgotten to put in like a table's order?
1000%, and I will never admit that to the table. I'm always like,
I know.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on in the kitchen. I'm gonna go check on that for you. Like, and then I go back and I'm like entering their shit, and I'm like, oh, holy shit! Like it's been 20 minutes and I have not put this fucking food in yet. And then I'll go back to the table being like, I am so sorry. Like, the kitchen lost your ticket. I have no idea like why, what
Yeah.
happens. Like, I always blame it on the kitchen.
Yeah,
Always.
Imagine.
always, yeah.
Typical, not taking accountability.
First of all,
Yeah, why
the
would
cooks
you?
aren't getting tips. The cooks are not getting tips.
Yeah.
I'm getting tips. They get a flat rate and they make way more than I do, okay? So
Yeah.
the table needs to like me. They don't need to like the kitchen. They need to like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, might be the best
Wait.
policy though.
No. So, although
Never.
I am,
This is why Phil would be horrible.
yes, I'm honest in the fact where, like, if I'm running around, first of all, my number one rule about being a server is you're only ever in the weeds, which if people don't know what that means, it means like you're like super busy, like super rush, like it's crazy. You're like, I don't even know what to do first, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You're only ever in the weeds if you care. Like, I just don't care enough to be in the weeds anymore. Like, when I first started being a server, I would be like on the verge of tears, like running around being like, I'm too big, I have too many tables, I can't do this. And now I'm like, we're just feeding people and getting them drunk. Like, it's never that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and so I don't know. I just like I never care enough. So I'm just kind of like, and like I'll say to my table straight up, like, hey, just so you're aware, I just got sat with this entire section at the same time. So feel free to yell my name if you need something. Like, I'm gonna be running
Yeah.
around for a bit. Like, that's the kind of honesty I have with my tables, but not with their food. Hello, I'm like, the kitchen fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Same.
happens.
I mean,
I've never like had a thought of being like, "Hey guys, I forgot to put in your food order. It's going to be 20 more minutes. So
No.
sorry." Like, who would think
I would
you think that's
never
a good
do
idea?
that.
I wouldn't do that. I'm
No,
just joking.
it's always the kitchen lost it, the kitchen messed it up. You know,
Someone
it got
someone
taken
took
to a
the
wrong
wrong
table.
food, yes.
Yeah.
Someone took your food to another table. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. But yeah,
I feel like it
so
makes us more sympathetic and understanding, like when we go out for
oh,
dinner or drinks. You know what I mean?
1000%. I hate going out to eat with people with a whole group of people who don't work in the industry, because
Yeah.
I like am embarrassed sometimes about how they act. I'm like, ooh, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, we don't need 8 separate checks. I'll put it on my card. I'm like,
Yeah.
we don't need to make 17 modifications to
Or
every dish. Like,
seat yourselves, walk in
yeah,
with 10 and just sit wherever the hell you want.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how many people really act like they've never been out to eat before, genuinely.
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
get
astounding,
I
the
get
level of
genuinely
stupidity.
I get genuinely annoyed when people can see that the restaurant is busy and they complain about how the server's not fucking holding our hand, making sure that we're fucking good. I never understood
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's one thing if you're like, if it's slow and the service is not there, like you see the server on their phone, like in like in part of the restaurant, whatever. But if you obviously see your server running around with his or her fucking head chopped off like a chicken in a fucking coop, like obviously they're busy. They're not ignoring you on purpose. Like, they're
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
get everything done. Like, that's why I'm like, dude, I'm like, literally wave at me, call my name, whatever you need, but I'm gonna be running around for a bit. Like, I tell my tables that. And most of the time they're very like, oh, like, no problem. Like, we see that you're busy. But a lot of people go out to eat and don't realize that. They don't use their eyes
Yeah.
to like
Do
look
you guys
around.
do you guys tip shit if the service is shit? Like if it's not busy. Let's say it's not busy.
I do. I don't tip shit, but I'm saying right now, I am a firm believer of like, you get what you give. Like, if I see the server is super busy and like our, service is kind of not that great, whatever, I tip really good. I'm like, she's fucking busy, or he, whatever. But if it's slow and you forget something that I've asked you for a bunch of times, or you're just, you know what I mean, like lazy, I don't know. I'm like, you're getting 15%, which is my shit tip, which, you know what I mean? I feel like that's still not a shit tip, but to me,
18.
I'm like, you're getting 15%. you know,
18 is my shit tip. I don't think I've ever tipped below 18%, no matter what experience I've had at a restaurant. And that's just me being kind of a psychopath, because more or so, like if they're good, I'll tip them like upwards of like 30 to 40%, and it's like excessive. Like, bitch, you don't need to be
yeah,
fucking tipping that much.
That's
But like
crazy.
I
yeah,
sometimes I sometimes will like to like make up for the tables that I know have not tipped that person that day, because you know there's always going to be some that
yeah,
don't tip. And
yeah,
so like me, like I'm like, oh, I had a table that their bill was $195. They left me $2.
That's
And
yeah.
everything was
insane.
perfect. Everything was perfect. They ordered the whole. I made a TikTok about it, ranting. I said they ordered the entire city of Boston at a
I
lobster, and they tipped me $2. And their service was great. Nothing was wrong with their food. Nothing. So like, I like to think like take those situations into account and kind of make up for it a little bit for like with my tip, just to cover
yeah.
some asshole. But
Yeah,
you don't always have to do
Kelsey's
that.
rich. We get it.
I'm really not. Like, I shouldn't be doing that. Like, hey, Kelsey, maybe put that toward your credit card debt. Like, what's going on? But yeah.
Um, yeah, you guys want to just get into some
Yeah,
Kelsey, you sent me a couple videos
I did.
that we can discuss.
I
Amanda.
forget what one of them was.
I
Um,
would know because I didn't get the videos. I guess I'm not in the
Bitch, you
loop.
fucking never. I send Phil the fucking podcast topics because I know he'll like write it down and remember to talk about it. You don't even look at the notes app.
That's
okay.
biased, honestly.
Okay, so let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Say, can I buy you a drink? You like, I got a man, but you still accept that drink. You just gave him a door to open that he can get you.
Wait, just for accepting a drink?
Fuck
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Why would you do that? I'm another man. You got a committed relationship. Why you accepting my drink?
A woman accepting a drink from another man while out is a violation of her relationship.
A drink is a gateway. I'm getting you a drink so I can start a conversation. And then I'm about to ask some shit like, but you can't have friends though. Because here's the thing, cheating is a series of choices. It ain't just you fall into some cat.
If you at the bar and the man say,
So Amanda, did you hear that?
It was a little choppy, but
But you understand, it's like basically a man buying a woman a drink, is that like a violation of the relationship?
like if the woman accepts the drink,
If the woman
is it a
accepts the
violation?
drink, is it disrespectful to the relationship?
Is the boyfriend there or not? Like she's out alone?
Doesn't
I feel like they wouldn't buy the drink if the boyfriend was there. Has that
That's
ever
true.
happened
Maybe,
to you?
maybe they thought he was like a gay friend or something.
Huh?
Phil, has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, probably. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, fuck off.
no, but I'm just
Okay, let's
joking.
just say you're out with your girls.
I do think that is violation of the relationship personally. For like if the woman accepts it, I think that's already like how the guy said it's opening a door for conversation for what you know what I mean, something that doesn't even need to be opened.
Okay. Kelsey, I know you probably will disagree with that.
No, I agree to some extent. I agree to some extent. I think that it's circumstantial, right? Like if a woman's like, I have a boyfriend, like I'm good, and he's like, oh, like, or if he's buying around for your entire group of friends, I feel like that's different if you accept.
Yeah, that's different too, I guess. If it's like
Like if it's
four
not a personal thing, like
four of you guys and they're like, "Oh, let me get these ladies another round."
right?
Like
I don't
that
think that that's a
yeah.
violation. But I do think like if you're just one-on-one and like he's obviously interested and he's obviously like asking what your name is and where you're from and wants to buy you a drink and you accept that drink without mentioning a boyfriend of any kind, then yes, that's a doorway, that's an opening. I think if you disclose that you have a boyfriend and he's like, "Oh, like no problem, like I'll just buy you the drink anyways," like and you take it, I don't think
Nobody's
like
a
as long
man
as
is not doing that.
I've seen it happen.
That's crazy work. But yeah.
I don't think that that's a
I feel like a
violation if you
man
take
would
it.
do that.
I'm not saying that's a violation. I'm saying I don't see a man doing that after he knows that she has a boyfriend.
I've seen it.
Okay.
I would say,
Personally.
I think he would, but he would still try to. He would kind of like to him. The boyfriend probably doesn't matter that much. You know what I mean? He's gonna be like, he's not here. I'm gonna still buy you a drink and hope it goes somewhere or something.
I think that the intention would still be there on his part, but I don't think it would be a violation on her part because she's disclosed the relationship, and if her intention is not to continue the conversation with him after, then I don't think that that's weird.
Okay.
But also, I'm always one to take a free drink. So, like, I don't know. I haven't been in that situation where I've been like in a committed relationship and that has happened to me. So I don't know exactly how I would react. But I think
My
initially I'd be like, no, I'm all set. But I don't know.
I would probably respond with like, my man gave me enough money to buy my own drinks tonight, but thanks. Or like, no, no, thank you. I don't know. I just feel like it's bad news to even go down that road.
Just entertain it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Um, it's tough. Like,
I don't
feel
think it's
like
that tough.
for me, I don't see it being a big deal if he buys you a drink. What happens?
So if your girlfriend of however many years, committed long-term relationship girlfriend, went out with her friends and accepts drinks from a guy at a bar, you'd be okay with that?
Again, I would be okay with it if there's a couple little circumstances. If her conversation is very very like small talky, and then she's just like, yeah, like, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my girls, and leaves. Also, if she comes home and says, listen, a guy bought me a drink tonight, this is how the conversation went, didn't give him my number, didn't give him any of that, I'd probably be cool with it, because at the end of the day, it's just a fucking drink. He's not sticking his dick inside her.
Yeah, but why would I feel like that's such a minuscule thing to disclose of like,
Right. Having that
oh, a guy
conversation
bought
after,
me a
like,
drink
guy-
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who
I
would
feel like it's
disclose
almost
that?
instigating a fight. It's almost like, guess what? A guy bought me a drink tonight.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I
Or-
No,
wouldn't.
you don't have to say it like that then. You don't have to say it like
Or
that. Because I'll be
it
like,
would
hey,
raise-
no, because I'll be like, hey, how was your night? And then it's up to
A
her.
guy, and you're like, oh, it's fun. A guy bought me a drink.
I don't know. That's
I
a
think
weird
that's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Especially on her end. If it really wasn't anything that big, or if
Why
it
would
wasn't
she
going
say
anywhere,
it?
then why would she disclose that?
Because it's just all about
And
communication.
also, yeah, but also too, I feel like it's kind of opening the door for you to have like jealousy,
Doubts.
second
Yeah.
thoughts of,
No, but
is
that's
that
what
all
I'm
that
saying.
happened?
It's gotta
What
be
else happened?
It's got to be a security thing,
I don't
right?
know.
It's gotta
I
be
feel
a
like
security thing.
if she did accept the drink, she wouldn't disclose that because it's just such a, she's like, oh yeah, thanks for the drink, and that's the end of it. Why would she like say it when she came home to you?
I mean, yeah, like, listen, as long as the boundary is there, she doesn't, I'm not saying she has to tell me, but as long as the boundary is there and there's no, like, mutual, like, flirtiness, is that the word? As long as she's not flirtation, as long as she's not flirting back, honestly, like, I feel like it doesn't really matter to me. At the end of the day, it's about boundaries, and it's about don't do or say anything that if the roles
You can
were
find out
reversed-
about.
Not about that.
I'm just kidding.
If the roles were reversed, if I'm in a situation that you would be upset about, then don't put yourself in that situation. That's the
Yeah.
kind of that's the kind of energy that I bring always. It's just all about like a respect thing.
So
I feel like that's a little. I feel like it's way different though, because not often does a girl buy a guy a drink at a bar.
Fair.
I was just gonna say that. Is that a thing nowadays? I'm not really in that.
Girls have bought me a drink.
Okay, sugar baby. Wild.
Listen,
Personally, the only time I ever bought, I think the only time I ever bought a drink for a guy was when I was like out at a bar and I bought shots for
like a group of people.
That were guys.
I have never bought
And
a
me.
drink for a guy. Never in my life.
If you're broke, just say
And
that,
I-
Amanda.
I'm not, but I
she's a
would
queen.
never do that. I feel like that's the man's thing. You need to be chivalrous and be a fucking man and
Of course.
buy me a drink.
I mean,
Like,
he doesn't
I'm
need
not
to
the
buy you a
man.
drink. He doesn't need to buy you a drink.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to talk to me and we're having conversation, then buy me a drink.
So you're putting a conversation, you're putting monetary value on a conversation, is what you're saying.
If we are in the midst of a conversation and my drink it gets empty, I want him to be, manly and chivalrous and say, "Let me refill your drink for you," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
It wouldn't
And
be a
okay,
deal
but
breaker for me if they didn't, but it would be nice.
okay, but what if he doesn't buy you a drink? Are you ending the conversation?
No, I would probably buy myself a drink and then, carry on a little bit and then kind of
And then
walk
judge the
away.
fuck out
Okay,
of
so
him.
you're
Yeah.
putting monetary value on a conversation.
It's not monetary.
Sure,
It's
it is.
just
He's buying you a drink.
No,
Yeah.
it does. It's the
You're
respect
not
aspect
continuing.
of
You're
it.
not continuing the conversation unless he buys you a drink.
Fuck mouth.
No.
It's not. You're making it. You're making
Yeah.
it a thing where it doesn't
That's
need to be a
what.
thing.
But that's exactly what she's
You're
saying.
putting. You're putting a
It doesn't
monetary
listen. It
value on
doesn't
a
matter if
conversation.
it doesn't matter if it's like I'm want a bottle of water or something. Like if he goes, "Oh, did you want something else to drink or maybe a water, a fucking free water?" I don't care.
I get
is.
that. I get that. It's a nice gesture. I understand. I completely get it. But you're saying that if he doesn't buy you a drink, you're not continuing the conversation. What if
Actually,
the
listen,
conversation
though.
is going well?
Knowing me though and how I am, and I would be out at the bar, I'd be like, "Are you gonna fucking buy me a drink or not?"
Yeah, you definitely would.
You know what I mean? Like
Would.
I would say
You
that.
would.
And then
Definitely
if he's like says no or gets butthurt about
Which-
it, I'd be like, "All right, fuck you. You're not the one for me."
Saying no after you brought that energy is crazy. Because that's like
Yeah,
that's like a,
they
that's
never
like a,
do.
That's crazy.
They never do say no.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
I
They
like that. I
laugh.
like that because you know why? You insinuating, "Are you gonna buy me a drink?" shows that you have some type of interest in continuing a conversation with the guy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if a girl does that, then I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, of course, I'll buy you a drink, not a problem." Him saying no,
Is your sorry?
Yeah,
your
you're
mic's
kind of
kinda
cutting out.
it's cut.
I'm
Is it
just
still?
gonna say that.
Is it still cutting out?
I
It's
mean,
been
not right
doing it
now,
a
but
little
it's
bit.
been doing it a little bit here and there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
don't know if it's 'cause you're
I'm
too
being
loud.
censored. I'm being censored. The people want to cut me out.
Honestly, I wasn't complaining because we were only hearing every other word from you.
That's
So
crazy.
it wasn't that bad. But yeah.
But
Hold on. Let me.
But no, knowing me, I definitely would. I'd be like, "Are you gonna buy me another fucking drink or not?" And
You
then
would.
yeah, of course he would laugh and be like, "Yeah, what do you want?" Like,
I used to be in awe before you were in a relationship with Joelle. I literally would like just the way you would talk to men. They would eat it up. They would eat it.
You know why?
up.
She has like Amanda has this like cocky confidence, but it's like a playful cockiness. So like
Yeah.
it's like having that banter, right?
Exactly,
Guys like
yeah.
that. At least confident fucking guys like that. Insecure guys are gonna be like, "No, I can't."
Yeah,
I
little
can't-
bitch boys
I
don't.
can't buy you
Yeah.
a drink. I'm so sorry. Like your
Yeah.
energy is too high for me. No, like I feel like a lot of confident men would like that. They would be like, "Oh yeah, this girl fucks. She likes to fuck around. She likes to joke."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think again. So okay, now let's say the roles are reversed. Would you be pissed off if a girl buys a man your man a drink?
I think it would go the same. Like if he accepted it and then didn't mention that he had a girlfriend or anything like that, that I think is crossing a boundary.
Okay.
I think it goes both ways.
Yeah, no, of course.
I agree.
So, crossing boundaries and we had another video that Kelsey sent me because apparently she was just fucking full of fucking sending conversations. Here's the second one.
Do you want every friend that you've ever had that's a girl?
I sent 2, bro.
I mean, Dad, maybe originally when I was like trying to be your friend, I was like probably because I wasn't trying to be your friend.
What am I hearing
I'm
right
telling you the
now?
truth. I'm telling you the truth. Listen, a guy won't. This is the truth. Like there is not a time when a guy goes, I just want to get to know that person. Period. Just because they look like they'd be a cool friend. Boy, best friends, not doing it.
No besties?
Nope, don't exist. No man is 100,000% your friend.
Really?
And the girls I be with are pretty, so I know he's not
So
actually
no,
your
oh,
friend.
that's my brother. That's bro.
No. Because if me and you get into it, and you tell bro, and you go over bro house, and you get to drinking with bro, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You give bro, and she gonna take him out. I care how bro and sister y'all is, you know? But that's why I'm saying, that's why I think girls and guys can't be friends, because guys, their intention is always, if they're giving you attention, it's because they have some intention.
Did you guys hear all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
And we've
interesting.
we've talked a little bit
Very
about this, but
briefly.
I sent it to him very briefly. I was like, I feel like we could go deeper into this conversation.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that guys and girls can be friends?
I think
Yes.
so.
Okay.
I will tell you right now, I wasn't always that way though. I
Yeah.
was one of the people that was like, a guy and a girl can never be friends. One of them always wants to fuck. But I feel like as I got older, I realized like I have a lot of guy just friends now. That I
But
would
is
never
it
even think
because
about
they?
it.
But do they want to be with you? That's kind of what that guy was
I
saying.
don't think so.
If given the opportunity, would they, like, if you made a move on them, would they accept it and go with it, or deny you and say we're just friends?
I don't think so. I think just friends.
I don't know.
As-
So here's my take. I feel like I believe that girls and guys can be friends, but it's a kind of a I do agree with him a little bit to where sometimes the guys are friends, but if given the chance, they would take, like, if the girl made a move on them.
They would take the chance.
Sometimes, like, not 100%. That doesn't go all across the board, but I don't know.
I'm curious to hear Phil's thoughts on when he was like, no man just wants to like get to know someone just to like because they seem like a cool person.
Yes.
I feel like that's kind of false. Or is it not false?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you guys. When I was like 25.
Wait, you cut out.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna-
gosh, bro, fix your mic.
I don't know what's going on with it. Whatever. I'll order another one. When I was like 25, 26, I 100% agree with the guy. 100%. There were certain girls that I had as friends that if the opportunity came and they threw themselves on me, I'm about it. 100%. I'm down. I was attracted to them. And and then the whole argument thing, like when a guy and a girl are arguing and the girl goes to the guy friend. When my girlfriends, when I was younger, used to confide in me about shit, low key, I was like, maybe they're gonna break up. Maybe this is my opportunity to slide back in. But then again, I was also a fucking weasel when I was younger. In this current moment, I do think guys and girls can be friends. It's just about the emotional maturity level of like.
That's true too.
Like
yeah.
look at us three. Look at us three. Okay, Amanda's in a relationship. Kelsey and I are single. All three of us, we never make any like sexual jokes to each other, any of that. Like, I think you guys are attractive women, but I would never cross that boundary because of the fact that like the friendship level, like I fuck with you guys on a friendship level. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's for me, like it's all about the emotional maturity. And I'm going to be honest with you. This might be like my red flag insecurity thing. Like I don't trust guys to be girlfriends or to be friends with my girlfriend simply because I don't know what the guy's true intention is. I have to be like, me and him have to be kind of like cool. Like we got to be boys. If he's going to fuck with, if he's going to hang around my girl, me and him have to get along too. If he doesn't fuck with me, if we don't fuck with each other, I don't want her fucking around him.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he might do some spiteful shit because me and him don't fuck with each other. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah, but then you'd have to have trust in your partner to not do that.
Yeah.
yes, but I'm also of the opinion of I don't think men and women should hang out one-on-one.
Should hang out at all.
Should hang out one-on-one.
Oh. Why?
I
just
feel like I don't know.
I find
That's
that
a wild statement. That's a hot
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
I find that weird.
Why?
I don't know. I never did it. I never liked to do it with any of my relationships. I never hung out with a girlfriend one-on-one just for my own relationship, for the sake of my relationship.
So,
I never want to put any type of doubt in my partner's head. Even though she may trust me, at the end of the day, people do overthink and tend to overthink. I don't want to allow her to overthink, so I'm just taking that situation out of it. I'll hang out in a group setting with my friend.
I feel like if you're like, there's nothing wrong with hanging out, doing stuff, but like, there's a difference if it's like two people at a house drinking together, or you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like, oh, we're doing a movie night. That's kind of weird.
Movie night is
And
yeah,
drinking.
Out in
or-
public. What if you go and got coffee with
Yeah.
Amanda and you're in a relationship to catch up?
Yeah.
What if Amanda was like had a layover in Toronto and was like, let's go get lunch and
Yeah.
coffee?
But me and
Alone, you
Joel,
wouldn't do that?
But me and Joel fuck with each other on a friendship level, so it's a little bit
Yeah,
different.
but
but-
you said you would never hang out alone with
I
a woman
I
if you're
would
in
never.
a relationship.
I would never.
So I'm saying you wouldn't hang out with them. I mean, if you
so
were in a
you would
relationship,
just
you
fucking
wouldn't
blow
hang
me
out.
off.
You wouldn't get lunch with her
Wow.
if she was in town in
You'd
a
be like,
public
fuck
setting.
you, bitch. No.
That's a hot
That's
take.
crazy.
I get it, like coming over here in an intimate setting in
first
your
off-
house, drinking. Like I get it. That's
I
crossing
think
the line.
okay. I
but
think maybe yeah. I think I get what you guys are saying. So let me kind of dial back a little bit. I think with certain people, like someone like Amanda or you, it might be different because like they would know you guys a lot. Like, cause like right off rip, when I'm seeing somebody, I tell the girl like, listen, I have two very good best friends that are women. So I'm already setting the standard there and letting them know like, listen, they are a big part of my life. We have a fucking podcast together.
I feel like you basically just said fuck us, and you're going
I'll
for your
never-
girlfriends.
I'll actually never hang out with you ever again once I get a girlfriend. So fuck you.
All right.
After I find a
Fucking hate
girlfriend,
us.
this podcast is done, guys. Sorry.
It's over. It's over, guys.
No, but I will take back what I said. I think it's circumstantial. When it comes to hanging out with like you two, it's a little bit different because you guys live long distance. If you guys are in town, grabbing dinner, I feel like my partner should be comfortable with that.
Yeah. Well, also, I feel like we would never like uninvite your partner either. Like we'd be like,
Yeah,
bring
that's
we're
true,
like,
yeah.
your partner can't come along to dinner with
We're
us. Like we would
"Phil,
never
you
be
fucking
like
stay
that.
home. Bring her.
Yeah,
He's
that's
coming
probably
with us.
what
You
that's,
fucking stay, Phil.
that's actually more likely. We'd be
I
like,
can
Phil,
see
you don't
that
have to
fucking
come. We're just
happening,
gonna
too.
bring her.
I can see that happening. I'd be like, yeah, like
Wait,
Kelsey and Amanda are in town. Like we're gonna go grab dinner, and then she's like, actually, babe, sit down.
Actually,
We're
going
going out.
Staying here.
You got to stay home.
Phil's gonna be like, you're not fucking going out with them alone.
Nah, but I think it's circumstantial. But I do think like from a guy's perspective, I do think it depends on the emotional maturity because men are dogs. Even like at like 40 years old, men are just fucking idiots. Like you see fucking guys, you see men cheating on women at such an
That's
older
true,
age.
but
Like,
I will say this though: you don't see a lot of older guys being friends with women with the intention to get with them. I do feel like that's a more like immature emotional level there. You know what I mean? Like as far as someone who's 35-ish, 36, I couldn't see them befriending a woman just because they want the chance to get with her. But
Yeah, but I don't think it's always about the intention though. I think it's more so like if the opportunity presented itself, sort of thing.
oh yeah, that's true.
Which
I
is
don't
like
know,
in
I-
certain cases, I feel like is definitely a thing. But I don't think it's a universal rule in my opinion. Now that I'm 30, like when I was younger, I think yes, like Phil was saying, like when you were like fucking 23, 24, like I feel like younger people in general just like don't have the intention to have like solid friendship. Did I freeze?
Yeah.
Because it's saying
yeah,
I'm
you're
like
fine.
frozen.
You're fine.
A little
Okay.
bit. You're good.
I feel like younger people don't set out to like have good solid core friendships with people that often. Like you're kind of just bopping around like being a menace when you're in your early 20s.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like when you're older you more so crave like that like connection like on a deeper level with people friendship wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, so do you guys think it's a lot of the times the women are hotter and the guy friends are less attractive
Yes.
and more, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see a very attractive guy having girls friends that are, less attractive, kind of like uggos as friends. Like, he's not going to be friends with them.
I'm telling you right now, yes, you're 100%
Do you see
right.
that? Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
this goes back to my statement that I made a few episodes ago where I said, don't you think subjectively there's just better looking women than there are men? There's more better looking
Oh,
women
yeah.
than there are men in the world.
Yeah.
I think there
No.
is.
I think that the guy who has these friends as women, they're all hot. He's kind of not so attractive. And then the attractive guy has attractive girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like, he's never like has friends who are girls that are,
Yeah, because I feel like men are just more shallow. Like they
That's
wouldn't
true
even
too.
bother
They're
to get they
shallow,
wouldn't
yeah.
even bother to get to know like a girl he thought was like
Yeah.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? I'm
mean-
friends with you guys.
First of all, we're friends with
Well,
you.
No. I was just gonna say what Amanda said when she said like more attractive girls with the not as attractive man. That's you, Phil. By the
That's
way,
crazy.
so don't come for us.
So, Kelsey, that's so wild. It's pretty much all of our friend group of the guys.
Don't you dare group me. Don't you dare group me. That's disrespectful. Because there's some fucking gremlins.
Wait, you know what's so funny? You know, I'll say this: the exception is if the guys are gay, because my gay friends are hot. My gay guy friends are hot, but they don't like women, unfortunately.
So hold on. If your gay friend made a pass on you, are you taking it?
No, no,
Fair.
I wouldn't. I also have, but like I don't know, maybe no. I was gonna say maybe when I was younger. No,
She's like, I don't know.
But I'm saying as I'm older, like I'm also way more conscious about like crossing a boundary with certain people because I've seen how shit can just like pop off and like you just end up
Yeah.
not even like talking to them anymore, or like you ruin a friendship or you ruin a like a work relationship or whatever. You just never talk to them again.
I will say I do think it is very healthy to have friends that are the opposite sex. And it's happened many times. Girls that I'm seeing, if there's like a situation that arises, I'm always going to you guys to like talk to you guys about it. Like, yo, it's either like I'm trying to understand where this girl's coming from because I don't understand it from a guy, and getting a woman's perspective is always much more valuable than getting a guy's perspective about the situation. So I think that's a very healthy thing because at the end of the day, and it's like the same thing. Like Amanda, Kelsey, when you guys have had guy troubles, guy issues, you guys come to me about it, and like I talk you guys off the ledge. So I think it's very.
First of all, no, you don't. You're like, what the fuck? You're being crazy. You call us out.
But isn't that a good thing? You guys call me out on my shit.
First of all, you need to work on your delivery though. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not a pizza delivery guy. I deliver how I deliver.
I fucking told you how I was in the trenches with my anxiety, and you're like, oh, well, you made a fucking pass at me about what I had done. And made me feel even worse. Hello, not the time. Read the room, bro.
But
read the room, not the time.
But I also did say you are not in the wrong. What you did wasn't right. You should know better. But it wasn't on you because you're not the person in the relationship. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about. Okay, we're getting a little bit too.
Yeah, that's on me.
Into that situation, but we. I'm saying your delivery is not always the best.
The best, yeah. I agree.
But
I will say this. So Phil takes about 2 or 3 text messages to actually give some good advice before he is just awful. Like, and then
the first 2, he's like, fuck you, like I'm gonna say something sarcastic that's gonna make you feel even worse, and then you're gonna be like, okay, but in all reality, blah blah blah, and then you say something nice. But that's it's right. Like the first 3 you gotta be like prepared mentally to like not spiral.
2 or 3 He's coming in hot and fucking sarcastic and asshole. All right, by the fourth, then some solid advice.
But you guys do the same thing to me.
No.
No.
Yo,
False.
you guys are fucking insane. Are you guys kidding me?
No.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I will
Right.
say we come off with the good advice first, I think, and then kind of like the joke
Yes.
second.
Yeah,
I
we
think
say
that.
what we need to say, and then we're like, but also you're a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Like we come
Yeah,
in
you guys-
after.
Yeah, fair.
We switch it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll do the opposite then. I'll be nice, and then I'll also say, listen, like this is you guys are fucking idiots.
Expectations are not high on that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. I love proving people wrong.
Oh, shut up.
Not him. Not,
I love proving people wrong. Like, shut up, bro.
not him saying he's gonna be a good friend now to prove us wrong.
I know.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you guys are gonna fucking sit here and say that I'm not a fucking good friend,
Said.
fuck you.
We couldn't hear anything you just said. Which is
Actually,
great. That was great. Yeah.
I said for the people in the back, I said, if you guys are going to sit here and say that I am not a good friend, fuck you. Did that come out clear?
No,
I
it's
just-
skipped
I
out
couldn't
all
hear that.
again.
That's weird.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Okay. Okay, very good.
All right.
Yeah, so basically guys are dogs and don't trust them.
Pretty much. That's actually my motto that I live by.
Yeah,
Don't you have that tattooed on your butt cheek?
I do. How did you know that?
because you've shown her your ass.
I have
Um,
all the time.
I think this is the last topic we can discuss. But Amanda, finally,
Yep. Joelle and I announced that we are having a baby.
dude, do you know how hard it
Show
was?
us your bump. Show us your bump.
That's weird. That's weird. That's fucking weird.
She showed it to us last week. What
Yeah,
are you
but not to
talking
the
about?
viewers, dude. Grow up. Dude, do you know how hard it was? Like there's been a few times that we've actually like spoken on the like in the middle of the podcast and I have to like revert. I think the most recent one was like when you were you turned off your camera because you had to stand up. And I'm
No, I
like
had to plug my charger in.
Yeah,
and turn
but-
yeah.
I almost said I was like, well, we know why you're not fucking showing your camera right now because I thought it was because you were trying to hide the fact that you had your baby bump. And then I like caught myself quickly. I was like, okay, you can't fucking say that, idiot, because nobody else fucking knows. But, dude, it's been so hard not to say fucking little comments and talk.
I don't feel like
and
it's
talk
been
about
that
it.
hard.
For me, I'm
Keep-
speaking
like,
from my
I keep
perspective.
almost saying, I just keep almost saying like, oh, like Amanda's not drinking because
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like I'm always like, where's Amanda's wine? But she hasn't been drinking.
Maybe
So anyone that's wondering, that's why Amanda hasn't had her wine
Dude,
in
I-
the podcast.
I've solved it. We don't have sponsors yet because Amanda hasn't been drinking on the podcast.
Yeah, I haven't been my lively.
Once
as-
Amanda starts
as I
drinking
can
on the
be.
podcast, it's gonna fucking take off. That's what's
It's
fucking
gonna be,
holding us
like,
back.
Wild. I can't.
So
There were a couple where she had some wine in her and she was wild.
before the pregnancy, by the way, for those that are fucking weirdos,
before she was
just for
pregnant.
clarity.
Just for clarity.
So Amanda, tell us, how's the pregnancy been?
I was deathly sick. Not
Mhm.
really deathly sick, but super sick. During the first little bit of this pregnancy, which I forgot how horrible it was.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been fine. I've still been working. I feel like with me being older now, and it's been 7 years since my last childbirth, I'm a little, I don't
Experienced?
know. No, like I'm
Oh, you're
out
like-
of
oh,
experience.
yeah, you're not used
yeah.
to it. It's been a while.
Yeah, 7 years.
I was just gonna ask how old Junior was, but yeah, 7 years. Wow, that's
Yeah.
Wow.
that's a chunk of time.
I know.
Junior's aunt doesn't even know his fucking age. It's crazy.
You first of all, like you did, bitch.
I did. Okay,
You
but
don't.
in clarity, the only reason why I know is because I know he's a year younger than my nephew.
I can't hear you.
The only
hear
reason
you.
this is bullshit. The only
I know. I
reason
don't know what's going on.
the only reason why I know is because he's a year younger than my nephew.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I
That
just
makes sense.
remembered that way.
I don't have any nephews around 7, so.
I just sent Kelsey a video today, and it was like when you stay at your aunt's house, that doesn't have any kids, and it shows this little kid. He's like 5, and he's like drinking milk from a shot glass.
She's like, Auntie Kelsey. I was like, yep, that'll be me.
Oh my
That's
gosh, it's
hilarious.
so funny. But Joel
Oh
is
my god.
super excited. It's his first baby.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are super excited. Alina cried like with happy tears. She was just so happy. Um, yeah, so we're
So
excited.
exciting.
I love that. Do you
So
guys
exciting.
do you guys think so? I had a question. Do you guys think that after after the child is born, do you feel like that changes a relationship?
Oh, 100%. I think definitely.
And how do you think how do you think it's best to navigate to make sure that you guys don't lose like the love for each other?
Honestly, I feel like communication is a huge thing, and a problem with a lot of women, and I know I'm speaking generally here, but I feel like a lot of women don't communicate. And then they get
Facts.
upset and hold in that animosity to their partner
Mm-hmm.
because they expect them to just know what's wrong and kind of read their mind, and then they get pissed off when they don't. So I feel like communication is a huge thing. Communicate your needs, your wants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what you're lacking, how, they can do better. And it goes both
Mm-hmm.
ways too. Because honestly, it's super tough. Like the newborn stage with other, you know what I mean? Like it's hard. And I feel like a lot of couples, they go through that and end up not making it. You know what I mean? Like they just fall out of love with each other because so
I
much
mean,
craziness. Yeah.
you're in survival mode that first few
Oh
months
yeah.
there. Like it's a lot. Not that
Yeah.
I would know, but I've seen friends go through it. So
Yeah, I just
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
I think one of the issues is like as a woman, again, I'm not a woman, but like I feel like women are
Really?
no,
wait, whoa. That's crazy. This
I
is
feel
news
like
to me.
women are more like it's just like instinct. Like as soon as they become a mother, it's just like that mother instinct kicks in. Whereas with a guy, we don't really have that instinct in us. So it's like almost like we have to be like taught how to do things.
Well, so here's my thing though, and this actually changed my perspective after I had my daughter. Um, is mothers can be very overprotective, right? And like you just feel like you have this instinct and this
Yeah.
and how to do things. But fathers, I feel like with moms, they try to micromanage everything,
Oh,
right? They're like,
100%.
don't bathe the baby like this, don't do that, don't do this. And so they're trying to micromanage the father and they're not letting him be a father and kind of build that bond and let him do it his way. Because there's more than one way to do things. Just
Mhm.
because it's not the mother's way, she thinks it's the wrong way a lot of the
Yeah.
times.
Mm.
And after my daughter, because I was that way, and then kind of like I just let, him do his own thing,
Mhm.
and it was great. I loved it. They bonded. It was amazing,
I
and
think you
less
need that
less stress
too.
on me too. I wasn't
Right,
worrying
right,
like, oh my God, I have to do it all,
right.
feeling that load of like doing everything because I'm the only one that knows how to do it. So,
That's a lot. And I feel like both the child and the father need that too, as well as the mother. Like
yeah.
I know it's like a mother's instinct to be like, I know everything, like I need to do everything myself and I need to like I'm the mom, you know what I mean? But it's like the dad can be sort of like the voice of reason at times too, to be like, hey, like I got this. And then that
Yeah.
gives them time to bond too, and it gives the mom time to rest. Like your body
Yeah.
just went through a huge trauma essentially. Like
Yeah.
you need time to recover too. So it's like
Like, I'm not joking you. After I had Alina, I was because obviously that was my first baby. I couldn't leave her alone with anyone, not even her dad. Like, I was like I had to be in control and in charge. But then with my son, I was able to relax more and I let his dad help and do all the dad things. You know what I mean? It was way
Yeah.
less stressed for me.
Yeah.
I just feel
I feel
like
like a lot of women are like that too, especially with their first child. Like they're like, oh my god, like I'm the only one that can do things.
I know,
and I
yeah.
feel like
Like I just birthed this thing. Like I just birthed this life. Like I
Yeah.
can't let anyone else touch it.
bitch, this
Yeah.
shit was in me for 9 fucking
Like,
months. Let me
yeah.
handle this.
I grew
Yeah.
this human. I'm not letting anyone
Yeah.
else touch it.
And I feel like that's where the disconnect might be, is like when a woman is overprotective, which I completely understand, and she's like micromanaging the dad. It almost like we feel stupid. It's like, dude, like I'm not a
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm doing. Like you know what I mean? So I think it's, again, you said like the whole communication thing. I feel like that is a big thing. Like saying like, listen, I'm not trying to make you feel stupid, but like you have to remember I'm like very protective. Like this is what it is.
Yeah.
I like you have to have some type of conversation where you guys can find an agreement and understand that like you guys are working together, and the woman doesn't have any malice behind how she's micromanaging.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like this is where the dads being babysitters comes in, because I feel like it starts at birth, right? The mom doesn't let the dad do anything. She's micromanaging everything, and she's the one who does everything the best, right?
Yeah.
It's her way is the best way. And the dads that early on are like, okay, I can't do anything. And, she doesn't want me to do this or want me to do that. And so it's kind of like all responsibility by fault falls on the mother.
Yeah.
Later on, when the kids get older, it's still the same. The mom knows everything, knows how to what foods they like, all this stuff. The dad's kind of just like that fill-in babysitter of watch the kids when I go to the store, stuff like that. So I feel like that's kind of where it starts, like literally, like when the child's born, because the moms won't let the dad kind of be a dad.
Mhm.
I think. I don't know. That's just my
For
take
sure.
on it.
For sure.
Yeah, so I'm excited to meet baby Bean.
Little nugget.
So when are you
Oh,
Well,
wait. The baby could be our first guest on the podcast.
Oh my
That would be
gosh.
sick.
Yes. Love that. I know we'll probably have to take a little break or something.
Wait, should we do?
Amanda's on maternity leave from the podcast, so
I'm gonna have to talk to
without
HR.
pay, without
Yeah.
pay.
without
Yeah.
pay.
I've
Sorry,
been
we don't have any
without pay.
sponsors we have no
Without pay
sponsors
this whole time.
because you stopped drinking wine, so we have no sponsors. So this is your own
You know,
fault, Amanda.
I might get might try to get a little wine sponsor going.
Yeah.
So when are you due for the viewers?
Soon. I'm not gonna say a specific due date,
Okay,
but I
fair.
definitely am due very soon, and I will announce it when the baby comes.
Okay, so we won't say when Amanda has the baby. The baby will just be, she'll just bring the baby on as the guest and be like,
Oh my God,
surprise,
as the guest.
surprise, motherfuckers, we had the baby.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
You know what we should do though? We should have like Junior, my son. We should have him as a guest on the podcast and like ask him funny questions of like,
Oh my God.
you know what I mean? I don't know, just some weird questions.
I'd
to
actually
ask
love
him.
that because he's a character.
He is. He's
He is.
very like outspoken and
I love
silly.
it.
I feel like my daughter's more serious and
Shy.
gentle. Yeah. He would probably
So
have
funny.
some off the wall.
Yeah, he would have.
answers.
Yeah, he would give us some great content. I feel like.
You know what? At second thought, it might be bad. He'll like spill some family secrets. I don't know.
We'll have to be like censoring out a bunch of shit. Like Phil's gonna have to like cut out a bunch of it. He's like
second thought-
spilling all the beans.
Oh shit, guys, I forgot to record that part.
He's like,
Whoops.
remember that time, Mom, you left me at Walmart?
Oh
I'm like, what? No.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
All right, guys.
Oh.
I think we wrap
Right.
up here. Oh shit, it's not recording again.
All right, shut up.
lying.
I will
You're
believe
just a
you're
liar.
such a bad liar.
Literally.
You're like the worst liar. He goes, oh shit.
That's
I
how I
know.
sound. That's my voice.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly
You
how
are a
sounded.
bad liar, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
It is a
Bad
good
for
thing.
you. Good for us.
Yeah, I would never ask you to help hide a body, I fear.
Yeah.
Brother.
I wouldn't. I would 100% go to Amanda first.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would call the police on her. I'm just kidding.
Fuck, you would not.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Clipping this
All right, guys.
for you to remember that, Kelsey.
Why?
You
Do
would be
think
the
I plan
body that
on
we're
hi-
hiding.
Yeah, what do you mean?
No, she just admitted that she would snitch on you. I would never.
Literally as a joke. Yeah, you wouldn't, because your body would be the one we're hiding when we get sick of your shit.
So if I ever disappear, I'm clipping this as well. And you two are the
Well,
first
we're gonna
fucking
clip.
suspects.
We're gonna clip you.
She goes bang bang.
All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe at Truly Chaotic on TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. And then on follow us on Instagram, Truly_Chaotic_podcast.
Bye, guys.
Bye.